We've seen all the trends and the surveys and the reports and the research that people are scared about running out of money, and a lot of boomers and retirees and just Americans in general have not saved enough money. We know it, we get it. I think we've seen a report out there, but one that we've just saw here recently that I want to tell you about in this video today is talking more about medical debt and your medical bills. And bankrate.com did a really neat survey, and they asked a lot of respondents out there how they fared in terms of their total medical debt to their retirement savings, to how much they have in their emergency fund, if you will. And it said 1 in 4 people in America now currently they owe more money in medical debt than they've saved for emergency fund. And this problem is particularly bad for lower income earners. It says those that make under $30,000 a year, around 44% reveal that their current medical debt right now exceeds their emergency savings fund. And for groups in that 30,000 to 75,000 range, it's about 1 in 4 people. And then once you get above people making over 75,000, it drops all the way down to 6%. So this is a really kind of a startling trend and kind of a scary trend. And a lot of it just has to do, I think, with the cost of healthcare, of course, going up. There's a lot of people still that are not insured and have not taken the right steps to go get insured. So do your research. Obviously, if you have a company that will give you insurance, take it. It is worth every penny, even if it's still a cost. There's not that many companies out there, unfortunately, that are providing completely free insurance. It usually is going to deduct out of your paycheck. But even go to healthcare.gov, check out all the stuff on Obamacare. There might be a plan out there that's cheap that says the majority of people on that healthcare.gov plan that are getting the subsidy are paying less than $100 a month, which is well worth it, because if you've ever been in the hospital, and I have, and recently have had family in there, it is crazy expensive when you actually see the billing that you get all broken down. I mean, it's startling how much they're charging. And one little operation or one little minor surgery could set you back tens of thousands of dollars. So it is so crucial to have that insurance in place. Another interesting stat from this Bankrate report, bankrate.com report, 55% of all the respondents, the wealthy and the poor, said that they're either very or somewhat worried about being overwhelmed by medical debt in the future. So this is probably going to be an ongoing trend that we're going to stay tuned for and probably have a lot more research on this. I think now that Bankrate finally was one of the first ones to really just pinpoint medical debt in relation to how much people have been saving, this is probably going to be a trend here. And the fact that over half the population, that the respondents at least, are very or somewhat worried about a medical debt and how it's going to affect their savings and retirement in the future, that lets you know that it is a real deal, and this is not going away anytime soon. But for now, if you don't have insurance, I highly recommend you going to healthcare.gov and just seeing what is out there. You might be surprised. Otherwise, check out, for everything retirement, retirementthinktank.com.